Daddy Capricorn, Mommy Capricorn, welcome to your son. Welcome to your funny Armenian guy, where I'm actually here to serve and to slay. How you doing today? Welcome to the delivery of the message about the no contact situation between you and another person. Now, this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. This is for about like late May and then the beginning of June. So please take whatever resonates. In this reading, dear Capricorn, I'm going to be taking a look at you, your person, the energy between the two of you. What is the challenge? Past, present, and future. What would this person tell you? Hold on. What would this person tell you? Just want to fix that. And also, as you can see, your son just got a new throne. So thank you for all the support. Professional, demure, mindful. That's what the mood we are in today. Now, and yeah, what are some of the messages and any clarification about you and this person? So Capricorn, let's get into your reading. My cutie patootie. My cutie patootie looking all that so yummy. Okay, I gotta sit up straight because I'm doing a reading for Capricorn. Everyone sit up straight when a Capricorn walks into the room. But I know you can be freaky too, so let's get into your reading, Capricorn. So the energy between you and this person on your mind. Okay. Hello, can I talk to the tower department, please? The tower department? Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, I just wanted to kindly clarify what kind of a freaking cement are y'all using to build these towers? Every single sign has been getting a tower. So so no. This is the funny Armenian guy from the tarot. Yes, from the Renaissance tarot. Yes. So here's the thing. One more time, one more tower, okay? I'm done with this tower. I don't know. Y'all just, this ain't the Eiffel Tower. This ain't the Eiffel Tower. Okay, y'all just be needing to put some really, really hard work into building towers because people just been coming down and things are crumbling down. I don't know, do a better job. Don't be sorry, be better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Capricorn, the energy between you and this person is basically the tower. Something crumbled down. You can see there is two people coming down off the tower. Something, a painful ending, unexpected ending. But this doesn't have to be necessarily anything really frightening. I think that this is giving you the opportunity to realize how you both can work this out together. So Capricorn, in the recent past, and I'll clarify this, but in the recent past, there's the 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and then the Temperance. So in the recent past, I am strongly getting here, there was a lot of fights, arguments, okay, disagreements between you and another person. You could have dealt with fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could have been Libra, Cancer, possibly another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo. So here is the thing. I do strongly feel like here with this person that you held a lot of on and off, hot and cold situation. In the past, there was a lot of questions in terms of this person's past, okay? Their childhood, their upbringing, the family dynamics that they grew up in, their background. This person needed to do a lot of healing within themselves, and that's something that you've shown this person. Nonetheless, we're going to move into the present moment, and we're going to clarify those even further. Now, the Justice, the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands. Somebody here wants to make things right with you to move forward, okay? The Chariot and the Justice is talking about bringing things into balance, creating this sense of harmony and peace together. Again, the Queen of Wands is fire sign energy. It does not have to be. But I do strongly feel like here that somebody here is very determined to move forward with you because the Chariot is moving towards a specific direction. Now, this is not going to be resonating with every single person. You're too smart for this. I know that you know that. I just want to kindly remind that to people. If this is not your reading, then that's okay. But this is about people in no contact, seeking information and wanting to gain some clarity. Now, the Six of Pentacles here, the Four of Swords, and the Judgment in the near future, Daddy Capricorn and Mom Capricorn. In the near future, there is something, I do feel like that you may still feel a little bit disconnected from this person, even though they want to make a move towards you. You may still kind of go within yourself, heal yourself, and allow this person to heal themselves as well, because you don't want to rush into reconciling real quick, okay? So the Judgment is here. The Judgment is talking about a major realization and a major decision here that needs to be made, okay? The Judgment card here talks about an announcement, some sort of a major epiphany. The Six of Pentacles here is an equal give and take exchange energy, which is going to potentially happen in the near future, but we're going to see how that's unfolding for you. And now let's get into the clarification of the tower and see what happened. Who did it invite? My microphone is totally on. Mic check, vibe check, Cappy, Cappy. I love you, Capricorn. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So let's get into the clarification and see what is it that you need to know in terms of the tower. So, Daddy Capricorn and Mommy Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Let's see why is the tower here, the energy between you and this person. So it's clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the World, and then the Five of Pentacles. So here's the thing. This is what I'm seeing here between the two of you, okay? The World card is here, so definitely there is this sense of like somebody here was lacking investment, okay? Somebody here maybe was not invested into it. There is abandonment issues that happen between you and this person, left out into the cold, uncertainty, maybe financial issues were a big problem as well in this connection. I am strongly getting here that the tower has happened because it was more of a one-sided. Y'all know the Pentacles represent Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Potentially for some of you, maybe this was one-sided. This person maybe wasn't there yet. They were not ready to cooperate with you and to make it work. And I feel like that you realize that here's the thing. If you're the only one that's constantly putting into the hard work, if you're the only one, Capricorn, that's constantly investing, wanting to show up, wanting to shower this person with gifts and show up properly for them. And, it feels like it's one-sided. Of course, the foundations of the tower are going to crumble down. Of course, it's going to be very challenging to keep something sustainable, right? So what this is teaching you and this person to realize, especially the person on your mind, is that they need to really put in the hard work in order for them to really understand what it is that they're seeking from this relationship and where this could potentially lead to. I think it is just crazy how things are going to unfold for you and this person. That's what I'm strongly getting in here. There has been a lot of on and off with this person. Defensiveness. Let's clarify the Five of Wands here in the past. I'm getting here you could have dealt with somebody who was from a different culture background. There is difference of opinions also. Because as you can see, the Five of Wands shows 5 different people dressed up in 5 different outfits having a conflict. That means different opinion, different cultures, different backgrounds. There we go. So the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Wands. It was becoming exhausting for you, Capricorn. It was becoming extremely exhausting for you to operate in a dynamic, in a connection where somebody here was not being cooperative, somebody here was not really willing to put in the hard work. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that was argumentative or was very stubborn here. No matter how much you try to save the relationship, how much you try to give them the option of starting over again, trying to make it work, I do strongly feel like here there was a lot of pain. You can see the Ten of Wands here is showing someone who is feeling exhausted. He's going to almost drop the wands, right? So just feeling exhausted into this connection and not, seeing the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel. And there was a healing that needed to happen. And I'm getting here somebody was being very defensive here. Okay, and there were a lot of challenges in this relationship. It could have been some family interferences here, could have been age differences. Whatever the situation is, could have been past childhood trauma. But there was a lot of tests and challenges, Capricorn, that you and this person had to go through. The Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. I think this could have been your energy, Capricorn. And I know you too well, okay? So you probably held back from this person and there was this closed up energy. You were just saying, you started taking a pause. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Taking a pause in order for you to kind of, take your energy back and then have a major epiphany. Have a major epiphany and an understanding with the Hanged Man. As you can see, his head is being eliminated, right? Taking a pause, taking a break to see why is this, why is there a pattern that just keeps happening between me and this person? Why does the same thing, keep happening over and over? And ultimately, this actually led to some sort of a healing in the past. Create with the Three of Cups. Even there could have been some third-party situation involved. The third party can be anything. Could be from a job, overworking, overtime, person thing, whatever, a pet, something that occupying this person's life. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why you felt like that you and this person needed to take some time off just to kind of like be in this place of understanding during this separation what it is that this person exactly wants from you. Okay, because I feel like this person was on and off. They were not so clear about the direction that they wanted to really proceed forward with you. There was a lot of uncertainty. So let's talk about the Justice here. What is the Justice here about? Because somebody here wants to make some things right with you, Capricorn. Okay, so the Justice here is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Remember when I was saying there was a Five of Wands in the past, right? There was like arguments, misunderstanding going on. It's also showing up in the present moment. You know, my cards cannot lie and I cannot make this up. Okay, that's also showing up in the present moment. Whoever this person was, that there was a love argument that was created between you and this person. There also could have been for some of you financial issues, conversations in terms of finances and money could have been involved as well. Like who's gonna get what, who is bringing to the table, who is the breadwinner, and things like that. I do strongly feel like here this person is actually very determined to come back and like to make things right. Maybe they also want to be equally sharing the yoke. You know, not the egg yolk. Yolk is a biblical word. It means burden. Okay, it's an English word. So the challenge here for you and this person is to find that common ground to come in terms of peace, because I think one of the reasons why you and this person are not talking to each other in the present moment is because there is an unfinished conversation, unfinished business, and somebody left someone on red. Okay, not communicating. Now let's talk about this person's feelings towards you. What is this person's feelings towards Capricorn? So the Moon, Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. I am strongly getting here. This person seems to be quite stressed out about what has actually happened in the past. There is definitely this energy of guilt. Okay, somebody here is feeling guilt. I think it's like it's haunting this person at night. They are staying up at night, waking up at night in the middle of the night, just feeling really guilty and just having these nightmares due to the fact that maybe there was something here that was hidden from you. They hid it from you. There was some sort of truth that was hidden. Okay, and this is causing a lot of anxiety. This just person's feelings towards you, the sexual connection, the energy is there. The question here that they're struggling here is how do they come forward and confess? There is a confession here that needs to be made, a very important confession in order for you and this person to move forward. Again, everyone has free will. Everyone can make the decision that they want to make in terms of, if they want to stay with this person or not. Let's clarify the Chariot here, Capricorn. The Chariot is clarified by the Magician, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So there is a choice and a decision here that needs to be made, okay, after this confession. Whenever the Six of Cups appears in a reading, dear Capricorn, it always indicates a past person returning back from the past, and then something here is going to manifest. Something here is going to be created. The Magician is here. This is talking about as above, so below. One thing I've shared with other signs before, and I'm going to share this with you as well. I don't think I've gone really deeper into this. What I've learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza is basically what kind of thoughts and feelings and emotions are we having on a daily basis. If we think, let's just think about it for a second, Capricorn. I need your full attention right now. From the perspective of quantum physics, quantum field, okay, manifestation, I learned this from a retreat. I went to two of Dr. Joe Dispenza's retreats, have done his meditation and his breathwork. If you want to manifest this person back into your life, this is what you got to learn, okay? And I want to give you those tools, past, present, and future. Every single day when we wake up, all of us, right? And we think the same thoughts, we have the same feelings, the same emotions, the same experiences, basically it's the same thing on a daily basis. Could we say that if we take this and we drink the same thing every day and we put it into the near future, we would be living the same life? Yes or no? Yes. So in order for us to change our frequency, our electromagnetic field, it is very important to change our thoughts, because our thoughts charged with emotion, energy in motion, create our reality. They actually attract what's out there into the quantum field. There is infinite number of realities out there in the quantum field. There is a reality that exists, Capricorn, in the quantum field. This is scientifically proven and spiritually backed up as well. Okay, so Nikola Tesla talked about it, so do some research. Skeptics, do some research before you try to talk to me in the comments. Smart, wise Capricorns, keep listening. Now, people have talked about this before, Nikola Tesla and all them, really Albert Einstein, okay, in terms of frequency. Now, every frequency carries information. There is a reality, Capricorn, where you and this person are together. There is a reality that exists. Okay, but you got to manifest and create that and attract it towards you through the law of assumption, law of attraction, and embodying that version that you're already with your desired person. So how do you do that? You start feeling love. You start feeling abundant. You start feeling of how would it feel like ahead of the event, as if you were already with your desired person, because you're basically reprogramming your subconscious mind and you are changing the chemistry of your body. You're starting to manufacture new emotions and new feelings. You're changing the past, you're changing your genes, right? In order for you to have this new personality, because your personality creates your personal reality. And our personality is consistent of our thoughts, feelings, emotions, behaviors, and patterns. This is, that's it. Like, this is backed up. So what I'm saying, in order for us to have those changes, you got to start thinking new thoughts. You got to start thinking positively. I'm not saying denying the fact of what somebody did to you, right? We're not denying that, but we're also not dwelling on these past emotions and feelings, because this is the reason that a lot of people are stuck up on the tower moments in their past, and they're stuck up dwelling on the past, what somebody did to them, and they're unable to move on, unable to heal, and they live in this state of being for years and years and years. I don't know who talks about those kind of things in their readings, and I don't care. I do talk about those things because I study those, and I want to help you. I want to help you to succeed. I want to help you to, attract your person and be in that desired reality with your person. So those who have ears, let them hear. I'm unapologetic. I'm going to state the truth. I'm going to say it is what it is. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So in order for you to manifest this person back, there has to be new thoughts, new emotions, new feelings created. If we keep perpetuating and thinking the same thoughts and feeling the same feelings about a specific person from the past, that's how that person is going to show up. So change your frequency, change your life. Meditation, breath work, journaling, affirmation, whatever works best for you, that's how you can start changing your life. I will talk about those things more in depth in the future. So I definitely talked as if I'm literally a son of a Capricorn, very straightforward, to the point, no sugarcoating. This is it, sprinkle, sprinkle, okay? Because I'm a son of a Capricorn, I'm a son of a Taurus. When I get to the business, I get to the business. So now, let's talk about the near future. Let's talk about this decision here, the judgment. What is the judgment here about? It is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Justice, and then the Knight of Wands. So in the near future, the reason why this, the Justice is here along actually with twice, right? Because I said there is going to be some sort of a decision in order for you and this person to come into an agreement to create a common ground. Somebody here is going to make a decision to make peace with you. Even though this person walked away from you and they disconnected, they want to come forward. Fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, to make peace, to reconnect, to have a conversation, to rekindle things. This is a decision that this person is actually ultimately going to make with the Judgment card here. And I am strongly getting here with the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This is due to the result of a lot of healing. A lot of healing that has been going between you and this person. Now, let's see what could potentially happen. Is there's any background information, the background insights that you will need to know, my dear Capricorn. You could be dealing again with another earth sign, could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, could be a Pisces also. So Capricorn, you have the reconciliation, okay? This is what I'm talking about. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Reunion, second chance, back together, and I miss you. Reconciliation. This is what's going to allow this reconciliation to happen. And it's crazy like how things can unfold for you and this person. I do strongly feel like here that this person also wants to communicate their emotions and their feelings with you. There is nostalgic emotions and feelings between you and them. Okay, and this is someone that says ex-lover. Okay, so ex-lover here. Let me get the, yeah. Ex-lover, okay? Why would the ex-lover and the reconciliation show up in the past? Because this is somebody that you have been in no contact situation. Again and again, I'm going to say this. This channel is being moderated by moderators, approved moderators. So any corrosive behavior, comment, I don't want to go back to this person, blah, blah, is blocked and removed. So don't waste your time. Don't try to pretend to be a Capricorn where you're not. I've said this multiple times. Okay, so I'm just gonna let them know, if this is not your reading, move on. So this is about a reconciliation with a specific person that's gonna happen for many of you. Okay, and you gotta start embodying that feeling and that emotion that this is something that can happen. You gotta start believing that reality, that this is something that you can anticipate coming in your way. Let's talk about what would this person tell you. What would this person tell Capricorn? Okay, so I wish I had treated you better. Again, there was a situation here, like I said in the past, where there was a lot of argument and fight, and this was becoming extremely exhausting for you, dear Capricorn, in the past. Okay, somebody here is having a major realization for the way that they treated you, okay? And it is undeniable that this person wants you. The reason why this person wants to be with you, Capricorn, is because you made this person feel very safe, very secure. You're a stable sign, okay? You're the sign of stability. You're somebody that's the person can rely on to, they can count on. So that's definitely something that I see this person actually thinking about and reminiscing from the past. The messages of love is that it says here and now, your true love is already part of your life. Again, this is somebody that you have known, that you have come into contact with, and and this person definitely has this feeling and this emotions towards you in terms of wanting to reconcile with you, dear Capricorn. Now, let's get into the advice here. What is the advice for my Capricorn? What is the advice for my dad and my mom? Capricorn. So, Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, Queen of the Empress, and then the Five of Cups. So I strongly feel like the advice here to forgive the past, get over the past situation, Capricorn, be able to move on from this situation. There was a lot of disappointment. Yes, there was an emotional loss, things happened in the past that was very, it was not in your favor, but I do strongly feel like here that due to nurturing, caring, forgiveness, self-care, self-love, and compassion towards one another, there is a great potential for you and this person to reconnect with each other. And the way that this is going to happen, I do strongly feel like this person is going to probably initiate some sort of a contact with you to see how you're going to respond, and then you're going to move on from there with this individual. So Mom Capricorn, Dad Capricorn, I love you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to serve and to slay. And thank you for gracing me with your presence. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.